Don't eat after a certain time, eat or drink. Make sure you remove all jewelry, make sure your body's clean, so bathe yourself, and make sure you have someone to carry you home. Those were basic standard requests, I guess. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here to do part 2 of my Tubal reversal series, and this one pertains to the question of what was the preparation surrounding having your tubes reversed? What was it like on that day? Were there any preps that was required, and so forth? So I'm just going to jump right into it. So this is going to be a rather short video because there's not too much to say on this topic, but after having my surgery booked, the day came where I had my surgery. I had planned ahead of time. I made sure that my hubby's going to be off because you are required to have someone carry you home after the surgery. Because it was surgery, and I think because I was going to have anesthesia, I was not allowed to eat the night before, or there was a cutoff time. And I think there was indication to also shower, to make sure that you're showered. Which was a given. I mean, who the heck wants to go to surgery dirty anyways? I was on my cycle that day when I went for my surgery, and I was trying to recall if I had booked it around it or they told me to, but my cycle was just still being wacky, and it ended up being, I ended up still being on it when I had the surgery, but it apparently was no issue at all. So I went with my hubby to my appointment. Then, my surgery was being performed early, or 8 o'clock in the morning, and then I was able to leave the facility at around 2:30. Well, there you definitely get prepped, obviously, for surgery. The main thing for prepping was just changing into it's like a gown. It's almost like a hospital gown that is open, so they can obviously access you. They have you change into these plastic or paper undergarment, and it's, even if you're on your cycle or you're wearing a pad or whatever, you gotta use this undergarment and put it in there. So that was interesting, but it worked. One of the main things for me is always finding my vein. They had difficulties finding my veins. They poked around for some time trying to find my veins. If you have good veins, you don't have to worry about that. But that is one of the things that, that occurs, is that they're trying to get the IV in you, so you're getting fluids and whatnot. Oh, they also have you take out all your jewelry. You're not allowed to wear your jewelry, any metal or anything of that kind. And it's because it's basic surgical procedures, I believe. They don't want to misplace anything because, that's not good. However, I've got my my tragus piercing on my ear right here. I wasn't able to get this piercing out. I have not taken it out since I've had it done. And it's kind of lazy on my part. I do want to put something else in it. However, I wanted to take it out, and hubby couldn't get it out, and I couldn't get it out. And so when we were there, they just ended up taping it to protect it, I guess, and to make sure it's counted for. But they do prefer you to remove all jewelry when you're having your surgery. That was it. I was up, I was out. It was just little tiny incisions. They had the steri tape around it to ensure, I guess, to ensure that it stays clean. And then they put a big bandage around the area that was taped off in plastic to prevent any water from entering it. We weren't allowed to change it by any means. We weren't allowed to take it off. So it had to stay on for 10 full days before you got to remove it. So when I was having a shower, I would tape a plastic bag around it, and to prevent it from getting wet. It was awkward, but it's what you do. And it actually worked. It repelled the water. So yeah, that's what I did. There wasn't any major preparation into the surgery beforehand, but just the basic things. Don't eat after a certain time, eat or drink. Make sure you remove all jewelry. Make sure your body's clean, so bathe yourself. And make sure you have someone to carry you home. Those were basic standard requests, I guess. After I had my surgery, I remember they get you up and they're trying to put your clothes on, but at this point I'm still heavily out of it, and my husband and the nurse is getting me dressed and talking to me, and I can hear her, and honestly I'm just kind of out of it. So that was kind of, it's weird at the same time. And yeah, and then hubby drove me home, and I had to pick up my pain meds that was requested by the doctor. And I just laid in the car, and I remember just being so out of it, and I'm thinking, when's he gonna hurry up? You know, because it is having surgery, and it did actually hurt, but it didn't last long. The recovery went pretty well, and I was actually really, I guess when you have a good mind frame too, and you're thinking positive, and you just overall you're just not caught up in just feeling negative or thinking negative, I feel like your recovery is quicker. And I had my recovery within, like, you know, I felt pretty normal within a few, by the end of week 1, but you're told not to really lift anything for 2 weeks, and so I tried my best to do that. I was out there shoveling snow at like a week and a half because I didn't I needed to, because hubby had gone to work. So I just tried not to lift a ton. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If I missed anything, or if there's any questions that you have, don't hesitate to ask. Comment down below and let me know. Like, comment, and share this video. Let me know if you've had this surgery done, and if you have, how was your recovery, and if you're planning on getting it done. I wish you the best and hope that everything goes smoothly. And like I said, just do your research, just do your part to ensure that things can go well as too. So thank you guys for watching, and much love. Bye, guys.